Con Ed Lyman saw an illegal wire spliced into the corner electrical box outside and clipped it. Didn't bother to check inside the building. That's what the line was running to. Figure it's been defrosting a couple of weeks.
Sick bastard labels.
Let me do the inventory. Your father's hands might be in there.
I know. He looks good, don't he?
Looks real good.
You can hardly see the bullet hole.
Can't see it at all. What do you think, Danny?
He looks real good.
Me too.
Jimmy?
How you doing? Damn, they did a hell of a job on him. You can't even see the hole.
I think it's right there.
The thing is, he really loved the water.
I didn't know that. It's good to know that about him, Mick.
I tell you this because he wanted to be buried at sea.
Navy man?
Yeah.
That's not a problem. We have our Neptune plan, which includes cremation, choice of urn, charter boat, right?
That sounds very nice. Except the cremation part, that's out.
Mick, if you want your father interred at sea, you gotta cremate the body. It's the law.
It is?
Otherwise, it's like dumping a body off a boat.
I wasn't thinking that. I thought like sliding it down a plank or something. You know, like in the Navy.
Comes to pretty much the same thing, doesn't it? Mick, cremation really isn't a bad thing.
My dad always had this thing about fire. Never liked fire. Hated fire. He liked water.
I'll leave you to think about it.
All I want to know is, did you make a decision
About what?
about rehab?
Why, you worried about your money, Danny?
It's not my money. It's your money. I told you that.
I know. I'm sorry I let you down.
Ellie.
I'm leaving. See what you get for trusting somebody?
Ellie.
Bastards have already convicted me.
Television's going easier on us. Right now, all they're saying is there was cocaine in the car, and the driver alleges it's yours.
That's going easier on us?
Chris, what you've got to do is go on the 6 o'clock news, look straight at the camera, and point a finger.
Are you saying we're going to say they're his drugs? That's the plan?
It's simple, Chris. If they're not his, they're yours. One of you gets burned. Joan of Arc looked pretty good up there, but she didn't get reelected.
Last name is Morano, M-U-R-A-N-O.
There's no way to tie Murtha to the freezer. The serial number tracks to a shipment that was hijacked off a truck 7 years ago. Right now, we're waiting for forensics.
Handwriting analysis is a dead end. Names on the bags were written in block letters. Nothing distinctive.
Somebody promote you to detective? Where the hell's my coffee? Looks like somebody's been chewing through these damn things.
Rats and maggots got to it long before we did.
Sully, Max, Turk, Kelly, Kwame, Morano, Dogface. Dogface, that's the guy you tried to tie to Murtha.
Yeah. There's no hand in the bag. Right now, they're running what's left of the plastic for hair and fiber.
Homicide has no open cases matching these names. No bodies have ever surfaced, but Morano's prints turned up on a murder weapon 9 weeks ago.
We know how long these hands have been in the freezer?
Yeah, a lot longer than 9 weeks.
That's 7 years of files waiting for us over at Missing Persons.
So some psycho's been killing people, hacking off their hands, sticking the prints on murder weapons. Gotta love his style.
So we're robbing this loft over on K Street, and we're with Lala. You remember Lala, right?
Yeah, I love Lala.
Best second-story name in the city.
He's like a friggin' cat. So Lala's got a plank going out the window over the air shaft to the roof next door. Just in case. Long story short, the cops show up. Lala goes out the window, I go out the window, Mickey goes out the wrong window. 2 stories straight down.
You never told me which window, Jimmy.
20 years, you're gonna still argue with me? My hand to God, I told you which window.
I'm lying in the shaft. Broken wrist, broken leg, and I can't even cry because there's cops everywhere. And believe me, I wanted to cry.
Long story short, 3 hours later, the cops leave. Me and Lala go to get Mickey. We dump him in a Con Edison ditch a block away.
I sued Con Ed for $40,000.
Broken arm, broken leg. He didn't cry once.
To this day, my father hates Con Edison for what they did to me. And I lied to him about that. Since I'm 5 years old, I never told him the truth about nothing.
Oh, he was proud of you, Mickey.
What?
He was proud of you.
Oh, he was proud? He wasn't proud of me. He might have loved me, but he was never proud of me. All my life, anything my father asked me to do, I did the opposite. Now he's dead, and I ain't still doing what he wanted me to do.
Mickey, you really know how to bring down a room.
Mickey, I'm sorry about your dad. He had a very good heart.
Thank you. You know it was very kind.
Jimmy, I'd like a word.
Not right now. I'm in mourning.
The police found a freezer full of severed human hands over in a basement on J Street.
Let's go shoot some pool.
Pool sounds good. Oh, I need a drink.
Do that again, they're gonna find you in a freezer. What, they're looking at me for this?
They're always looking at you, Jimmy. 24 hands is 12 capital cases. People take notice. Goodbye, Mickey.
Are we in trouble on this thing, Jimmy?
Mickey, the only trouble we got is getting your father's last wish.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm hungry.
I just asked you if you were hungry. You said no.
I wasn't.
I got some sandwiches. We'll eat on the bus.
Is that it?
No. Ours is Phoenix. That one's something else.
Is Daddy coming?
Who wants to sit by the window?
Yeah.
Right then.
You gotta be the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever met. I put the city in your hands and you pissed it away. Listen to this. Write it down if you have to. You go back to your office and you sign my casino bill. When that's done, I'll make a call. The police will find cocaine in your driver's house and your problem will go away.
My driver doesn't have a house. He has 4 kids and rents an apartment.
Like anyone cares.
I do. As much as that surprises me.
Listen to this. I don't want your help. I don't want to ever hear your name again.
This is over.
See what happens, Chris, if there isn't someone there to catch you when you fall.
No usable prints on the bags, no usable prints on the freezer. The hands were in an advanced state of decay, but we managed to pull prints off of 4 of them. I dent got nothing on 3, but 4 here drew a match. Max. Turns out to be Maxwell John F.
Never heard of him.
Hey, do I go to your office and touch your things? Rigor causes the hands to swell, so this probably got trapped in there when he died. What I got here is human tissue and a wad of fiber. Could be a piece of stocking.
Christmas or nylon?
Try silk. Black silk.
You got a freezer full of evidence. All you come up with is a piece of pantyhose.
Think I might have missed a signed confession that was in there? Beautiful. Looks French. I'd kill somebody for a pair of these.
When do we get toxicology?
Tomorrow.
We going up to ident?
I'll see you there. When my father's body was found, it was missing the hands.
I'm sorry.
His blood type's AB negative. Can you screen all the hands for that?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
I've been looking all over for you. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, that's good, Danny. Wake up your daughter so she can watch us fight.
So what, you're just gonna take her and run away? Is that what's happening here? Ellie, listen to me. This isn't right. What you're doing isn't right.
You gave me $6,000 to change my life. Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Where are you gonna go?
Someplace warm. Phoenix.
What kind of place is Phoenix? Do you know anyone there? Do you even know anyone who's ever been there?
No. I just know it isn't here.
Ellie, you can't run away from your problems.
You know what? That's not true. You go someplace new where no one knows you, you don't have to be who you were.
Ellie, you can't run from things. They catch up with you. I know.
You tried it, did you? Where'd you run to, Danny? Right back to the same place you've been trying to run away from your whole life. That worked for you? Did you change your life for the better? Don't tell me you can't run away from your problems. Sometimes that's the only thing you can do. Go home, Danny.
I don't have a home. My home is a hotel room.
Danny,
My home is with you and Janie.
Then come with us. Did I just say that?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
What was I thinking, huh?
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay. I'll go with you.
Don't say it, Danny. Don't say it if you don't mean it.
I mean it.
Will your parole officer let you go?
You leave that to me. You think you got enough for another ticket?
Someone gave me some money. Are you really gonna do this, Danny?
What time's the last bus?
9 o'clock. I was gonna wait till then.
9 o'clock. I'll be here. Nine o'clock.
Where's Daddy going?
With us.
You take 2 more of those, I could cut your arm off without you noticing.
Not too thick. I've got to put a jacket on over that.
Marie tells me you fell down the stairs.
Harry, you know our chief of police?
Jack Delaney.
Cuff him to the bed if you have to. I want some x-rays on that.
Thank you, Harry.
I checked out the patrolman who pulled over your driver. It seems his arrest record is skewed toward black men and expensive cars.
A racist cop. What a surprise.
I don't want a man like that on my force. It reflects badly on all of us.
Do I hear these words coming from your mouth, Jack?
They analyze the bag in the property room. They'll discover it's baby powder. An apology will be issued. The DA will drop the charges on your driver.
What do you want for this? You having problems with the police commissioner again, Jack?
Appoint as many brothers as you like. I couldn't give a rat's ass. I never liked you. And you don't like me, but you're the mayor. I owe my loyalty to you, whether I like it or not.
You haven't answered my question. What do you want?
Flush that garbage. Check yourself into Bayview. Tell the press you've gone fishing. Anything. Just get yourself cleaned up. I never agreed with your politics, but I always respected you. Enough to give you a second chance, Chris. Take it.
When are you going to call this in, Jack?
I got 2 missing Kellys, 1 last name, 1 first, and 3 possible Sullys. Sullivan, Salucci, and Salzberg.
Ed Saldano. And we got something on Max. The DA had a file on a J.F. Maxwell.
Anything connecting him to Murtha yet?
Maxwell's rap sheet lists 2 counts of armed robbery. And he did a bunk at Attica from 82 to 87.
Well, at the same time Murtha was there.
Well, him and 7,200 other guys.
Any other positives from my dent?
They say we got all there is to get.
Get more.
You guys want to order in?
Yeah, what's open?
Indian.
Give me one of those things.
You think they'll know it was us?
No, Mick, I'm sure this happens all the time.
You know how far it is to Atlantic City?
16 hours.
Your ass 16 hours. Mario Andretti couldn't drive that in 16 hours.
You should stop and get a map.
Mickey, will you stop worrying? You go east, when we hit an ocean, you stop.
I got a friend in Atlantic City. We could steal his boat.
And how far's Atlantic City?
16 hours.
Your ass 16, 18 if we're lucky.
I'm gonna whack the both of you. Get in the truck.
Sorry, Jimmy. My aunt drove it in 15.
Your aunt's a lying bitch.
Of course, she wasn't carrying half your weight.
Guys, I want you to know I really appreciate
You
this.
just get in the truck.
They released Eddie. The bag they found with him was...
I watch television, Chris. You don't have to give me the news. And I don't expect you to give me the truth. I'm going out.
Marie, if I went to Bayview,
If you're trying to get my support, don't bother. You lost my vote a long time ago.
Yeah, Teresa Connors was questioned after Max's disappearance.
How was she connected?
We had Max under surveillance for a series of messy armored car robberies. We sat on him a week. Max never left his apartment, except once to meet with her. Two days after that, a woman calls him from a phone booth across the street. We don't get a good look at her, but we get her voice on tape. She says about 3 words to him. He comes down, gets in a waiting car with her. Car loses our tail. We never see Max again. We try to match Connors with the woman's voice we got on tape, but the voice print came back inconclusive. Too much static.
Connors make a statement?
She said Max called to talk to her about representation, said they only met that once at the restaurant.
The name Jimmy Murtha come up in connection with these robberies?
He was on our short list, but Maxwell's the only one we ever connected. Until you found his hand, we assumed Max took the money and ran out on his partners.
Could he have known he was being watched?
Why?
If he told his partners, they may have decided to eliminate their exposure.
Did I forget to mention we had his phone tapped? If he called his partners, he did it with ESP.
Or he talked to their attorney. The woman who called from the phone booth. You have the tape with her voice on it?
Yeah. I'll go see if I can dig it up.
Great pig.
It's my dad.
He's very handsome. More coffee?
Oh, no. I'll just have some lemonade.
Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming?
Well, what is it then? You having some problems over at the restaurant? What's it called? The Sweet Spot?
It's nothing like that. Listen, I'll call you when I get there. I'll check in.
Rooney, I can't let you go. And you can't transfer without approval from state offices. That would take at least a month. Even then, the odds are long. And you even have a job there?
Look, I came in here. I could have just gone.
I don't want to hear that. I hear that I have to violate your parole. Now, look, I have a wife and kids.
If this was happening to you, if it was your family getting on the bus, would you let anything stop you from being with them? You telling me to be less of a man? There's gotta be a way in this.
Danny.
I don't believe there isn't a way to do this.
Danny! There isn't.
Okay. I'm getting on the bus.
Don't make me pick up this phone.
I'm going with my family, and if you have to arrest me, you do it now.
Don't walk out that door. Don't you dare walk out that door.
What?
Jimmy, you know, the truth is, this ain't the sea. It's a lake. And I know it's a lake. And I think he'll know it's a lake.
Mickey, I've been with you every step of the way on this, haven't I?
You've been real good about it, Jimmy.
Well, we're not gonna get to Atlantic City in a carpet truck. It's just not gonna happen.
I just feel like I'm disappointing him. He has to be buried at sea. We're putting him in a lake.
Mick, streams run into rivers. Rivers, they run into lakes. Lakes run into other rivers. And the rivers run into sea. Everything's connected.
If we put him here, he'll eventually make it to the sea?
No, Mick, he's gonna sink like a rock. But the water is gonna move over him, and it's gonna keep on moving, and eventually, bit by bit, over the years, he'll get there.
So he's going to sea.
I'm keeping your promise.
So where do you want the boat?
That's the boat.
That's a boat.
you watch her for a second?
Sure.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to hear your voice.
Is that all you want? Don't think about it too long.
I'm not feeling good about this.
It'll be all right, Mick. You're having a hard time saying goodbye to your father. It's a natural thing.
Sleep now, your blood moving.
Yeah.
In the quiet way. No longer afraid for the other. Hurrying through the tall grass, all the faces laughing on the beach. Sleep now, you do not hear the dry wind break, or the children play a game called soldiers. Sleep now, alone in the sleeps of grief, listening to clothes falling, and your flesh touching gold, to the chatter and backslapping of Christ meeting the heroes of war. Sleep now, you do not hear the dry wind break, or the children play a game called soldiers. Sleep now, sleep now.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
The dry wind break, or the children play a game called soldier.
Lay down the bed for me. Cut the hole.
I had you in Carrie Fergus, only 4 nights in Ballygrand. I would swim over the deepest ocean, to be by your side. But the sea is wide, and I can't swim over, and neither have I wings to fly.
Can I help you? Yes. Davidson. I'm here to check myself in.
And my own relations have all passed on like the melting snow.
Take care of everything for me.
Don't worry about a thing, Chris. Just get well.
Right this way, please.
But I'll spend my days in endless longing, soft as the grass where my bed is free. Oh, soon be home now in Carrickfergus, on the long road down to the salty sea.
Ellie!
It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. Someone stole it.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Where's Jamie?
Janie's okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be right.
We almost made it.
Ellie, we will. All right? We will.
It's supposed to be sinking, right?
Yeah. Bobby. You cut a hole in the boat.
Yeah, in the bottom.
In the bottom? There's no air in the bottom. The air's on the side, you nitwit. The point of the hole is let the air out.
Yeah, I see that.
Who swims?
Not me.
Sorry, you never learned.
You guys are useless. Mickey.
I don't see no other way.
Washing off?
I have to go out for a while.
December 4th.
10:57 p.m. Subject Teresa Connors.
Hi.
Hi. Have you seen my stockings?
I'll wait out here.
Get dressed.
You didn't introduce us.
Get your clothes on.
Are you kicking me out?
Get your clothes on.
Are you coming?